Hey ladies and gents, welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Kukuletu, the owner of talkinmusic.com, and today I'll be talking about how to mix powerful vocals using the ValhallaDelay vocal effect trick. And before I get started, I have to go a bit on a rant because people misunderstand the delay effect. The reason you might choose to use a delay instead of using a reverb is when you're mixing metal or rock vocals. The reason behind that is because the reverb will push the vocals at the back of the mix. Since metal and rock music have a lot of powerful drums and guitars and other instruments, those instruments tend to drown the vocals. So if you use a reverb, it will push the vocals at the back of the mix. Now, to avoid doing that, you use a delay effect to get the vocals to be affected and put them in a space without pushing them at the back of the mix. That's the advantage of using a delay over a reverb. But you can't use delay on all your sounds in a mix because you will end up not hearing the delay. It just disappears. And then that's why it's good to use a good combination of delay and reverb to give your mix a good contrast. You put other instruments in a certain space. Like, for example, you take your vocals and put them maybe in a chamber, take your pads and put them in a hall, your keys and your drums, you put them in a certain room, and that's how you get contrast. Without contrast, your mix will sound boring and it will sound dry. So that's why you can't use delay on everything. Now, today, I'll be showing you how to use the ValhallaDelay plugin to get a really powerful vocal and a wider vocal. So let's get started then. First thing I did was to add EQ before the delay effect because I want the delay to get a cleaner sound without muddying the delay effect. So I don't want to be equalizing the delay effect. I want the delay to get a clean sound. That's why I used an EQ before the delay. Now, when it comes to the settings, I use the dual feature so that I can separate the left from the right. Now, when it comes to the time of the delay, you have to use different times for the left and the right side. If you use the same time, it will end up being a mono effect. So to make sure that your delay effect is wide, you use different times for the left and the right side. Always make sure that your mix knob is at 100% and your feedback is at 0. Otherwise, you won't get the slap effect. You'll get as you can hear, you'll get repeats. So you have to avoid getting the repeats. Put the feedback at 0. And then what I did was to add some color by adding the drive knob, which adds distortion to the delay effect. It adds harmonics. And then to put the reverb effect in a space, I used a small amount of reverb and a small amount of modulation. I didn't use the EQ feature in this case since I already used the EQ before the reverb. And those are the settings. So let's check out the before and after, and you'll be able to hear the vocal will be wider with the delay. Check it out. This is without the delay.
Sitting in this room, finally alone, with a peace of mind that I've been searching for.
And this is with.
Sitting in this room, finally alone, with a peace of mind that I've been searching for. And all I seem to hear.
As you can hear, it sounds more wider, it sounds more interesting, and it's not dry. But at the same time, it's not pushed back. Like, check it out in the mix. Again, without.
Sitting in this room, finally alone, with a peace of mind that I've been searching for.
And then with.
Sitting in this room, finally alone, with a peace of mind that I've been searching for. And all I seem to hear.
It has a 3D effect. It is more wider, but at the same time, it's not being pushed at the back. The vocal still stays up front in the mix. That's the trick here. That's why it's really dope to use the slap delay effect. To take this to the next step, what you can do is to automate this volume knob. Like, for example, let's find the chorus part. Maybe in the chorus, you increase the effect to make sure that your chorus sounds bigger and wider as compared to the verse. Let's check it out. Let me start it here, and then I'll automate the effect.
Yeah, like the start always lives in your heart. So let's enjoy our time. I'ma lean on you, you lean on me, so good when we're together.
Okay, let me enable the backing vocals so that you can be able to hear the effect. Check it out.
Yeah, like the start. Gift of the present always lives in your heart. So let's enjoy our time. I'ma lean on you, you lean on me, so good when we're together. I lay, by now you should know I won't lose my way. And love always saves me. Love always saves me. Wherever I go, wherever I lay.
As you can hear, it really sounds dope, and it makes your chorus more wider and bigger than the verse parts. So that's the trick. I hope you found the tutorial helpful. Let me know if you have any questions by posting a comment below, or simply say thank you by leaving a comment below. And we'll talk again on Monday. As promised, I'll be doing these tutorials on a daily basis, but today it's Friday, so I won't be doing another tutorial until Monday. Don't forget to check out my free online mixing workshop at talkinmusic.com/books. If you enjoyed the tutorial, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Also click the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I upload a new video. We'll talk again on Monday. Take good care. Cheers.